This is Michael O'Connor, everybody. I am Jay Plank, and we are doing it.
All right. This is like coming home again in this old room. Swinging from the chandelier, cussing on a silver moon, lucky as a rabbit's foot, soft as gold, no bigger than a broom. All right. Drinking from the bottom shelf, toasted, wasted memories, lipstick on your cigarette, burning fast with scars on both your knees. Oh, Ramona, tell me where you've been. I ain't had a good thing since I don't know when. I spy Jack sporting spades, all right, making eyes at the queen charades. Tears of diamonds, hearts have flown. Your gambling boy wants you to play your hand back home. Oh, Ramona, tell me where you've been. I ain't had that good thing since I don't know when you've been. Swinging from the chandelier, cussing on a silver moon, lucky as a rabbit's foot, here one day and gone the next too soon. Oh, Ramona, wee baby.
So, Michael O'Connor and I have been playing together for 25 years. He was on my very first gig when I came to Texas to play with a guy named Ray Wiley Hubbard. And we drove straight to from Wimberley, Texas to Dallas in Ray's van, and it was just the three of us. We were meeting the band there, and we were going to play a trucker convention at the Dallas Convention Center. And on the way there, Ray says, "You guys know any trucker songs?" So Michael played White Freightliner, I think, 3 times.
6 days on the road.
Something like that, 6 days on the road. Maybe Willin'. Did somebody play Willin'? I didn't play Willin'. But as we were on stage, I looked up, and the stage was facing these giant escalators, and I looked up, and all of a sudden, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders in full regalia came down while we were playing, and Ray kind of comes over to me, and he leans in, and he whispers in my ear, "Welcome to Texas." And so Michael and I have done this for a long time. We played on each other's records, and we've written songs together for years, and played on other people's records, played in each other's bands, switched where I was in the band and then he was in the band and vice versa many, many times. And a while back we were doing one of these little tours this duo acoustic thing, and people kept coming up and saying, well, you know, you guys make these records, you know, with all these musicians and these big productions. We want that. Like, where can we get that? And so I had the idea that we would just go into a studio, and we went over to Gabriel Rhodes' studio at his house. And we sat down in Gabe's with a couple of chairs and a few microphones, and we played through 10 songs, and that was the album. And that was the first album, and we worked pretty hard on it. We did it in a day. And the second one, we kind of did it old school. We didn't put it up on streaming or anything until it was paid for, and thankfully, since it was a pretty minimal production, it didn't take long for that to happen. I think we had to sell 100 CDs. And then it was like, well, let's do another one, and we worked a lot harder on the second. We did 2 days. But we did only songs that we had written together for that record. And so there's a lot of songs that we don't get to play. We have so many songs from these 2 records, and we get to play them here. And we don't always get to play them when we're out in other places. This is an example of one of those. I really love playing this song. I never get a chance to play it. It's about a character. I think that people in Texas and people in Austin in particular, or in the Hill Country, would understand who this character is. It's about that fiddle player that just kind of has that you can't get me down attitude, who kind of sits in with everybody and shows up at the gig, and you're like, oh, it's Richard Bowden, or oh, it's, you know, whoever. And yeah, so here's one of those songs that I like playing. It's sort of in the style of an old Blaze Foley song. Scary Jerry, he works at the door. He let me in free the time before. All I had to do was just walk on through with purpose. I get my drinks for free, but I always tip. I sling my money up and down this strip, and all those ladies know just what to do. See, I roll them dice in the back of the joint, lose a kick, lose luck, and I made my point. I fall in love with every hometown Jew. And grinning, that's why they call me the lucky fool. They all gather round when I stride up to the stand. Hell, I ain't much of a fiddler, but this ain't much of a band. Who said that?
The beautiful Stephen from
Yeah. Charming as the law will allow. I saw them strings, I don't work that plow. I lost my horse, but they left me a mule. Well, you know it's all gonna happen tonight when I button my shirt up good and tight. And that's why they call me Lucky Fool. Oh, lucky fool, lucky fool, lucky fool, oh, lucky fool. They all call me the lucky fool. Lucky fool, lucky fool, lucky fool, oh, lucky fool. They all call me the lucky fool. did I changed the key right before we played that song, and Michael just said, "I like it in that one." Rehearsal is highly overrated. Amen. It's a good thing when you get a little. I'd like to thank the bar for the lemonade and for the drink for Michael, and remind you to tip Julian back there. Jillian, thank you very much. Jillian, give a round of applause. Will on the sound. Remember what Susan Gibson says: if the guy you're with doesn't tip, he's not worth going home with. You'll find out the hard way, or whoever you're with. If they don't tip. Oh yeah. Yes, please.
Thought I was king of the road, cock of the walk. I had me some big times and I heard some big talk. But I keep on running just the same, just so I can be your household name. All of the bad times, don't let them drag you down. We got 2 nights in a row in the same old town. Funny how the hard times fall just like the rain. Baby, let me be your household name. I know you've seen a lot of shows. I know you watch them come and go. If I could hang my name on a neon sign, I'd hope to have yours right next to mine. Chasing the good times left me out in the weather. I thought I was done for till you showed me better. I'm gonna leave here the same way I came, just so I can be your household name. No, I don't wanna be in no Hall of Fame. I just wanna be your household name. That's Plank on the guitar right there, y'all.
I'll tell you what I tell my wife. I have moments. I have moments. I always wanted to write a song about a suitcase. Is that weird? I think suitcases are cool. I'm talking about, sans wheels. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They always tell a story, or you see one over in the corner, you're kind of like, somebody's coming or somebody's going. Or in my case, maybe a snake oil salesman has come to town. That's what I can relate to. But so I wrote this song. It's on a little solo acoustic thing I have back there called The Bend. Came out maybe February or March this year. just right to accompany me as a suitcase in my hand. Hey, Will, is the kick on out there?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Know the shell is worn and weathered, Mom, and it smells of cheap wine and good weed. Scratches and scuffs on the leather trauma of my calling, bound to succeed. I keep a picture in a frame of a clear blue sky, a Marine band harping, I'll be damned if the glories and the sorrows that I do not dare not live in the suitcase in my hand. Some treasures and trinkets I keep locked inside, with a moleskin and a Mont Blanc pen. So my travels down in England thus provide the strength to hit the hard road again. I feel you closer and closer every country mile. I'm gonna bring you back a shiny graph band, a diamond in the doorway with a Cheshire smile, and a suitcase in my hand. A diamond in the doorway with a Cheshire smile, and a suitcase in my hand. Oh, thank you. It was me. Thanks. Oh, yes.
It's a song I wrote with the beautiful Gabriel Rhodes. We got moonlit nights with bright sunny days, with the ones we love and the ones we met along the way. If we all own up to our mistakes, there'll be no need to fix what we didn't break. Hey, what are we fighting for? We all want the same things, laugh, love, and live free. Hey, what are we fighting for? Hate starts the We can have all we want, as sure as I'm standing here singing. Too many folks who ain't getting what they're needing. It's time to start some giving instead of all this receiving. Hey, what are we fighting for? We all want the same thing: laugh, love, and live free. Hey, what are we fighting for? The hate starts the battles. Let's let love win the war. Hate starts the battles. Let's let love win the war.
Okay, so usually the rule is, there's not a rule or anything. It's very, very kind of you to put something in the jar, because but you guys paid a cover, so we don't expect. It's not like an expectation like it is at some other gigs. That's very, very, very sweet of you. I'm just putting that out there because they paid a cover. It's okay. Thank you. That's very, very, very sweet. I didn't know those were even there. Thank you. No. It sounds. It sounds like bullshit, doesn't it? It sounds like bullshit to you. You think it sounds like bullshit.
You think it sounds like bullshit.
I'm just saying, don't. That's okay. Thanks very much. That's the thing. Like I was saying last night in Fort Worth. Is that where we were? We were in Fort Worth. I don't mean to pander and stuff, but I swear, like everywhere I go, I live up in Canada now, up on Vancouver Island, and my wife and I used to snowbird or sunbird, depending on how you look at it. And so we were back and forth and stuff, and I've played all over, and I've lived in a number of places, and I gotta tell you, like, the audiences truly are different, in Texas, and I think that the thing is, it's like, it's part of the culture to go and hear music. And it's part of the culture to support your bands. And it's part of the culture to support songwriters that you like. That applause should be for y'all. Because I don't know any place else that it's like that, I don't know any place else where it really, really is that, like, somebody 20 minutes into the set, when everybody paid a cover, would walk around with a tip jar and try and get a little bit of money for the band. That's not going to happen in Seattle. That's not going to happen in Seattle. That's good. No, that's funny. I like it. Thank you, Terry.
No, there's no place like Austin.
Right?
And we travel everywhere just to prove that point, I guess, because when we're playing here, it's a special thing.
I'm going to do something I almost never do. Will, can I have a little less guitar in the monitor? That's how good it sounds up here. Oh, thank you, brother. The idea that I would want a little less me is kind of surprising. I really wish my wife was here in this moment. I don't know if that's even funny. Is it too early for the sing-along? Oh, no. I got this song I really, really love doing, especially around here, and it's something I recorded over in the Netherlands, and it's really good, but it really stinks at the same time. I went over there in October last year, and I recorded an album, and it's not out yet. And I've had some trouble with indie label stuff and all that kind of thing, and the bottom line is I'm waiting to put it out because I want to do it right and all that kind of stuff, but these songs I just can't wait to get out and play, and I really like these songs, especially this one. It's a cautionary tale, and I love playing this with the band. I love playing it with Resentments. I love playing it with Michael. It just kind of works no matter wherever I do it. And I usually preface it with this story about Kurt Vonnegut and Joseph Heller, and they're at this party for a billionaire. They're at a party for a billionaire, and this Joseph Heller walks in a little late to the always crotchety Kurt Vonnegut and says, a cantankerous fella, and Kurt Vonnegut says, hey man, you know, it's kind of a bummer, you know, like we write these best-selling novels and everybody loves us, puts us up on a pedestal, puts us on magazines. We'll never see money like this. And Joseph Heller just looks at him and says, well, you know, that's okay, man, you know, I've got something that he'll never have. And he goes, oh yeah, what's that? He says, I have enough. And I think we need some more of that these days. I think that, you know, if you work really, really hard, you should make money. If money's what you're into, go for it, man. But I think it's getting a little out of control. We're talking about people. We're talking about people being trillionaires. People, that's insane. I don't want to stop them from earning money they deserve, but I also want them to pay their fair share for living in such a wonderful country as the United States, and look forward and try and get the rest of the country to be okay.
Speaking of having enough, I've had just about enough of that.
Of me talking?
No, of that.
Yeah.
He said have enough.
Yeah.
I've had enough of that.
Yeah. No, I think I understand. He just wants me to get on with the song.
That ain't it at all. I love this song.
We are born into this world with a mighty clean slate. See, we got all good intentions, pointed narrow and straight. Telling all God's children you'll never get enough. That ain't right. Telling all God's children you'll never get enough. Oh, by the way, I wrote this song with Michael O'Connor.
Had enough.
Now, sweet success may come with the bitter taste. Then you'll hit those skids in a fat cat race. Oh, but you can't take it with you. You're flying off the cuff. Want all the money in Shreveport, but you never get enough. You'll never get enough. Come on, Michael. Yeah. Man, you're spoiling for a fight. Got a helping of your own from your lady last night. Well, she puts you in your place when you act so tough. Yeah, but sure as you're born, man, you'll never get enough. As sure as you born, brother, you'll never get enough. Now, I thought I was on cloud nine, man, and I fell from a roof. Lock me up with no burden of proof. I speak sheep to the wind when you call my bluff. One of those weird guys. Zuckerberg. One of those people. Just don't get it. But I fall for it too. Just with different things. And I work on it. I try to have enough. Try to recognize I have enough. Michael, do you have enough?
You know, this night has fucking turned it around for me, man. So I haven't gotten enough. I want to tell y'all, we played in Fort Worth. We're in downtown Fort Worth, and the hatch to the car was open, and my backpack fell out with like $1,000 worth of musical equipment in it, man. And then we're chasing. I got a little, you know, a little tracker in it. We're chasing crackheads through downtown Fort Worth trying to find this shit. But we didn't get it, and that's okay. And I had to get a new key, and the guy came today. It took him 4 hours to put my key in my car. And I'm not complaining, because my point is, y'all have turned my day around. I'm just fine, man. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, and I insure my stuff, so I'm not one of those Kickstarter babies that get on the internet and cry about not losing half of my shit. I'm a grown man, so.
Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry.
But y'all have turned it around for me, man. I appreciate it, man. This is awesome. Let's do Dance While the Whole World. All right. I love the way you play it. Flag out whipping on a crooked pole. Prayers slither from a wicked tongue. Got their minds empty and their bellies full. Dance while the whole world burns. Dance while the whole world burns. A pretty little pistol barking in the dark. Wolves breathe heavy at the door. You can't stop a bullet with a bleeding heart. Dance while the whole world burns. Dance while the whole world burns. Has-beens, bastards, never was. Forever fumbling for a fight. Words like swords. Dance while the whole world burns. Dance while the whole world burns. A band of blue jays in the trees, singing, watching over me. If truth is fiction and lies are fact, strike a match, just step back and dance while the whole world burns. Dance while the whole world burns. Lose faith in humanity. Well, how much gold does one man need? Dance while the whole world burns. Dance while the whole world burns. If we only get this one go round, why let it bring you down? Happiness is here to be found. Dance while the whole world burns. Dance while the whole world burns. friend Gabriel Rhodes. I think it's a happy song. I love a dance song.
Very happy.
Sounds great in here, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah, man. Way to go, Will. These old walls got the vibe from a lot of memories for me, man. The first time we played in this corner, it was just about as big as the stage.
Yep, yep.
The bottleneck.
And LaFave showed up to the second gig, and that was our blessing, and it all bloomed from there.
You don't need a manager. That's my Jimmy LaFave. For those of you who didn't know the great Jimmy LaFave, please know this. For a man who never said anything on stage, he never shut up off it. Never. He loved to tell jokes. He was a social butterfly. He would go to Folk Alliance and he would get all of his gigs for the year and not play one showcase. He would just walk around and talk and chat with people and tell jokes and make jokes. And he would say to any young aspiring singer-songwriter, thank you, that's mine. He would say, you don't need a manager. What are they gonna do for you? God, I loved him. All right, we're gonna do a song. Like I say, I live up on Vancouver Island now. Of course, I miss Austin. Of course, I miss my Texas people. But it's pretty idyllic. And when I get off of the road, I'm on the road most of the time. So when I get off, that's home, and it's where my wife's family is. And I still get down to Texas 2, 3, 4 times a year. And it always means a lot to me to come back and play for everybody. Most of the time, I'm on the road. I'll be back again in February. Yay, February. Tugboat, fisher boat, sailboat, yacht, freight adored, skiff or boats, where are you going? Where have you been? Can I hitch a ride and see my story begin? I really wanna go out on the ocean. I really wanna find a little island tap so hard, there's no time to play. We drift so hard, I don't make time to say I love you, at least not the way I should. Oh, but when we're gonna find out all is already good? I really wanna go out on the ocean. I really wanna find a little island. Really wanna fill my days alone, 'cause I'm oh so tired. I really wanna dream the dreams of angels, find something better and in between. Really wanna be okay, being alone at sea. Tugboat, fisherboat, sailboat. Oh, thank you so much. Michael O'Farrell, thank you so beautifully. See, there was another curveball I threw him there. I usually take the solo on that. Michael is very gracious and he backs me up and he plays nice chords. And I just looked out and I said, "You take it tonight." And it sounded like that.
I've been waiting for years.
Did you guys bring? No, that is very kind. I see.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Easy to play pretty on a pretty song.
My ass is for sitting, not kissing.
I know, I watched.
Believe me, we've been on the road for 25 years, and everything's been good since he gave me the remote.
Everything's been better since I got my own room, man.
That's right. We're a little
Hey, y'all
old
ever
for
been
that.
to the Blue Door in Oklahoma City? We just played there. We had a nice little gig there, man. It sounded nice, and the beautiful people, and old friends and new friends, and I was feeling pretty buzzed. Not as buzzed as I am right now, but pretty buzzed about the whole thing. Yeah, it was pretty nice. We got to hang with Greg Johnson, and it was really wonderful. So I'm packing up my instruments at the end of the night, and this little old lady comes up. I say little old lady because you'll know why I call her little old lady when this story's over. She walks up to me and says, "Hey, you know about Jelly Roll?" I was like, "Yeah, I've heard of Jelly Roll." She's like, "You sound just like him." So I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you like Jelly Roll?" "No, I can't stand him."
That really happened.
I hid my stripes in Louisiana, where it's hard to tell the daytime from the night. I placed my bets and saw the faces of the winners and the losers in the light. I dragged my nets off the Widowmaker, up 3 weeks' pay. I got a motel key. New Orleans sure found a winner of a rundown, low-rent Gulf Coast loser like me. Am I the worst you seen? Turning cold, make my heart turn shine like gold, shed a little mercy, burn a day. Bernadine, please don't forsake me. You're gonna help me find my way. If these hard times don't overtake me, I'll cast my nets into the Galveston Bay. I'm the worst you sing, Bernadine. Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my heart time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. One more time. Am I the worst you see? Hey, Bernadine. Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my heart time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Oh, shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Thank you kindly. Bernadine's the patron saint of gamblers and addicts and people with stomach problems and guys who play their guitar like this with a little piece of metal.
They always think that they needed to add one more to that saintly help. I thought maybe they could help me out because I already fit some of the other categories. Here's another one from that Dutch record that hasn't come out yet.
I thought you could. Oh, that's the old one. Hey, they're just water, man.
Sure.
I just drink water. It affects the drugs too much when you start putting alcohol in.
That's good. I never heard that one. Oh yeah, you should. You wouldn't believe. Back then, we used to have here they didn't have like regular lemonade, and they didn't have like plain tea. So they would give me like a hibiscus tea with a pink lemonade. And instead of an Arnold Palmer, I started calling it a Robert Palmer. And then I started calling it a Laura Palmer. And most people didn't get that one. They didn't get the Twin Peaks reference. But they also didn't know that a lemonade with vodka is a John Daly. I don't know if I can do that woo with you. Whoever gave me that one. Those days are gone. Those days are long gone for me. I've had enough, as they say. Tonight. Yourself in a sticky situation. Tired of all this hurry up and waiting. Salvation could be yours for the taking. come to clean up the mess you've been making. Take the weight right off your shoulder. I'm the closer. You might not see the train coming down the track. Skull will hit you real like a heart attack. You better not step on one more crack. I can't get those monkeys off your ever-loving back. A worried mind makes your blood run colder. Call the closer. Find yourself in a sticky situation. You're tired of all this hurry up and waiting. Salvation could be yours for the taking. I come to clean up the mighty mess you've been making. Brother, you ain't getting any older. A worried mind makes your blood run colder. Take the weight right off your shoulder. I'm the closer. That song is I never know where the hell it's gonna go. It's a lot of fun. We did that with the Resentments a few weeks back, and I'll be there on Sunday. And the young Warren Hood took a little ride on that song, and sometimes, you know, at the Resentments we'll pass around the solos a little bit, you know. And Warren took his solo, and I went, nope, time for the last verse. And then sometimes at the end of the song, you know, we'll have some fun kind of trading and dragging him back. And I was like, nope, time to close, because he said it all. He had said it all. And then
He's the closer.
He's a closer for sure. So is Michael O'Connor. What you got?
Just a clever little smile goodbye before I hit the road. Was a girl I used to love who just moved on. Simple mathematics, solve it as you go. Everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Stacks of dishes, kids are barely fed, a fixed plate in the fridge, empty as a promise he'd never drink again. He stumbles towards their marriage bed, she counts nights in a row. Everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Brick and pavement, mortar, steel and iron beams. Maybe it's the leg that makes this city feel just how it seems. St. Valentine's, a compromise when you're feeling weak as foam. Everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Well, mother's prayers and tears won't save a boy from Cambridge Avenue. It's blood in, blood out, no time for dreams. The police knocking at the door reveal what she already knows, that everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Brick and pavement, mortar, steel and iron beams. Maybe it's the leg that makes this city feel just how it seems. St. Valentine's, compromise when you're feeling weak as foam. Everyone gets a heart broke in Chicago. Well, she runs these crooked streets with pills, jumped at the rattle of the job, and robs her young love, distracted deal. And it's him who found her, face down in the snow. Everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Well, everyone gets their heart broke in Chicago. Thank you kindly. Jeff Plankenhorn on the guitar.
You already heard the story of this song, so I did this solo acoustic album down on the Gulf Coast of Mexico. And, sorry, that's just where I was. I don't know about that. You know, I'm not a political guy, as I've said many, many times in shows. I don't like any of them. But I especially think that Mexico stuff is some 10-year-old shit. But, like I say, I don't like any of them. But I will say that I was down there and I was doing this thing where I had a sync agent and they try and pitch my stuff for movies and television, and I'm always trying to find that one song from my catalog that fits the paper towel commercial perfectly, you know, and I'm having a hard time finding it sometimes. But sometimes he'll give me a thing and he'll say, we need songs like this or we need songs like that. And one time he says, hey, we need songs of hope. I said, wow, that's beautiful. I'd love to write a song about hope. What a cool idea. I've never sat down and wrote a song about hope. And I just never had the idea. So I started writing it and I liked the song a lot. And then I was like, man, I should ask him what this song, what's it gonna go in? Is it a movie? Is it a TV show? What is this song of hope for? I'm really excited about it now. And he says, oh, we've got a ton of zombie movies that we're trying to find music for. I said, well, shit. But I like the song, and I made it the first song on my new album, or my latest solo acoustic album, and I like playing this song, and who knows? could be in your next Pedro Pascal zombie TV show. You just don't know. It would be. There could be worse things than them putting this in a TV show. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a damn good idea. That's the most we've rehearsed in 25 years.
That's an Austin rehearsal right there.
Darkest out bounds to morning light. Once again you made it through the night. What's left to face? Will it lead to grace? Out of the dark into the dawn. Quiet voice proclaims the time is now. Yet you rose again with furrowed brow. Though the winds may blow through hills so high and valleys low, out of the dark into the dawn. Out of the dark into the dawn. Storms ahead, then lightning tears the sky. But suns will always rise and clear the clouds from your eyes. Out of the dark into the dawn. Is carved in lines upon your face. They guide you with a strength you now embrace. So you make your move with nothing left to prove. Out of the dark into the dawn. Out of the dark into the dawn. This show is going way too fast. This show is going by way too fast. So we're gonna just really go right to the very edge of our curfew here. I mean, we don't care if you guys like that or not. Just want to, exert my power over. I'm kidding, of course. I don't have any power. Oh, I'm so lucky to be able to do this for a living. I really am. It's a charmed life.
Amen. Like what to do at this point, man. Filthy as Rio Grande, callous with the greasy hands, belayed him on a freckled skin. Yeah, one too many times and again. If this gun could talk, it'd surely say shoot him down. Well, little lady might be easy on the eyes, but she's sturdy and bona fide. A long way from her mama's arms. Yeah, where's the bell for Bad Bill's charms? If this gun could talk and say, put me in your hand, little lady. Sunday morning rolls around after a rough and tumble night in Boys Town. Tommy Leapers couldn't quench Bill's fill. Yeah, left his breath like a whiskey still. If this gun could talk and say enough is enough is enough. Well, she's got the judge in her hands. Bill's back's to the Rio Grande. She says, Buster, I had enough. Yeah, now you don't seem so tough. If this gun could talk, it'd surely say your time has come. Well, if this gun could talk, now the Bad Bill's gone. Neverland won't know a dirty paw. If this gun could talk, it wouldn't have a word to say. Thank you kindly.
Louisiana is my home. I drink my whiskey all alone, yeah. Temptation got me on the run. Mama's son don't hurt no one. Don't want no trouble. Don't want no trouble. But trouble find me. Trouble find me. With nothing going right, and no hope is left inside. I should be praying to the Lord. Don't want to bother her tonight, and I don't want no trouble, no. Don't want no trouble. nothing's on the other side. Still I'm always open wide, and I don't want no trouble, no. Don't want no trouble. Trouble find me. Trouble find me. Come on, trouble find me. Yeah, trouble find me. Thanks for asking for that. Love that happy little ditty. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And like Michael said, we have a mercantile over there, and there are only, 21 days left till, how many days left till Christmas? It's coming up. You could buy it. I have the softest t-shirts you'll ever touch. Got really quiet. Maybe that joke's a little old. Like 20 years old. It's Michael's turn, everybody. Well, Michael, what would you like to play right now?
I think I'm going to play a Christmas song.
No words.
You only play this song once a year. Jesus was a step kid. Mary couldn't keep it hid. A virgin in the family way. And Joe the lowly carpenter swore he'd heard it all before, till Mary told him what she had to say. Starlight shines in all its arms, and cast our fate in the shadow of God. And why on this earth would a teenage girl lie of who or how she spends her time? Blessed be the Prince of Peace. The Lion and the Lamb, the poor children and the wise men, all brought tidings like they're supposed to do. And with no place to stay, a king-size bed is a pile of hay, but all were bathed in the glow anew. Starlight shines in all its arms, and cast our fate in the shadow of God. Why on this earth would a teenage girl lie of who, where, how she spends her time? Blessed be the Prince of Peace. I wish to believe for tonight a newborn soul could set the world right. Starlight shines in all its arms, and cast our fate in the shadow of God. And why on this earth would a teenage girl lie of who, where, how she spends her time? Blessed be the Prince of Peace.
Michael O'Connor right there. I'm Dave Plank. And don't forget to tip Jillian on your way out. A little bit extra, a little bit of, you know, spending money and stuff. And thanks to Will on the fantastic sound, everybody. Give him a round of applause. Thank you to everybody here. Captain Quackenbush, it's really nice to see music continue in here, and I hope more bands come and play and continue to come and play in here. It sounds great in here, right? Yeah. Sounds really good. It's a good vibe. I notice not everybody's like totally squished and stuff, which is kind of nice. There's a good relaxed vibe in here, and we'll come. We got our Sharpies in our pockets. We're ready to go over there and sign your vinyl and stuff for gifts, and we're gonna do one more, and I think that we're kind of I always think it's really awkward, you know, the whole like, you know, walk off and we couldn't, we just couldn't play one more. So we're gonna do this one right now, and it's a song that's off our second CD, and it's one we do together, and well, it's fitting for a nice closing song. And this has been really, really wonderful. I think we're gonna make it a nice yearly tradition here. And Michael and I always do this tour, so this would be a good place to do it here in Austin.
Well, I'll stroll down the street with my watch and chain, a smooth Fifth Avenue dream. Yeah, dawn will be my mistress, and tomorrow will have no end. I'll have a high on time on someone else's dime. They will let me back in New York again. If they ever let me back in Austin, I'm gonna call up my old pal. We'll have a drink and a smoke, tell some jokes down at our favorite locale. Water down Congress in blue jeans. You don't put on airs with friends. I can find my world in the rocks of the earth if they ever let me back in Austin again. If they ever let me back Plankenhorn.